Hello guys, my name is Quest. Welcome back to Scry Guys. Today we are going to talk about the Precon for Thunder Junction's new set. 4 came out as always, and I'm going to be reviewing 2 of them, and Barry's going to review the other 2. And the 2 that I got is one that I'm going to cover in today's video, which is Olivia, the Opulent Outlaw. And also the second one will be the Quick Draw deck, will be Stella Lee Wildcard. That will be on Wednesday's video, but today is going to be Monday's video. We are going to talk about Olivia. So, what is Olivia? Olivia from Innistrad originally, but let's read her ability here. So, Mardi, 1 colorless, vampire assassin, which is very important since outlaws are now associated with pirates, mercenaries, assassins. Mercenaries, assassins, pirates. I think there's one more. And there'll be a text there. Oh, it's on the card. Assassins, pirates, rogues, and warlocks. Are outlaws, yeah. So I have Flying Lifelink, and then whenever one or more outlaws you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. So that's pretty good. And then for 3, sacrifice 2 treasure tokens. Put 2 +1 counters on each creature you control. Activate this as a sorcery ability. So, I wish they didn't add that. This commander would be really good if they didn't add that text, but that's fine. She seemed pretty fun. So, let's look at some of the creatures. I'm pretty sure they're going to be quite a bit of cuts. And I do have some upgrades for this deck. So, we got Change the Outcast, Safe Scepter, Impulsive Pill of Fire. This is automatic cut. Dire for a Fleet Devil, Gorenzo, Humble Defector. That might be cut, not too sure. Definitely cut. Never seen this card before. Miss Metal Sulk, Kithian Rogue, protection from current mana cost 3 or greater. Lifelink, yeah, that's a cut. Academy Mountain Functor, that's a pretty good reprint for this deck. Definitely works out, love it. Brina, that's another good one. Captain Lenry Storm. Charred Grave Robber. That's a new one. When Charred Grave Robber entered the battlefield, return target outlaw card from your graveyard to your hand. Exile for other. Oh, it has escape, and then carry a Grave Robber escape with a +1 counter on it. Okay, that's not too bad. So very playable. Feign the Broker. Sacrifice a creature, put 2 +1 counter on target creatures. Remove a counter from a creature you control, create a treasure token, and then sacrifice your artifact, create a 2/1. And then untap Feign Broker. Okay. And from the Strixhaven Commanders, I believe. Lorenda Diversion. Jeez, I can't speak today. Diversion. Partner with Camber the Plunderer. Sacrifice artifact or a creature, go target creature. That could be cut. Marie the Killing Quill. This is a great ad for the deck. Whenever a creature or opponent controls dies, exile with a hit counter on it. Assassins, mercenary, rogues you control have that touch, and then whenever the creature deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a hit counter from a card that player controls that owns in exile. If you do, draw 2, create 2 treasure tokens. Pretty good. Mirror Entity, pretty good here. Morbid Opportunist, Nighthawk Scavenger, Bane Witch Coven. Nice reprint there. And then Vihan Goldwaker. That card is insane. Dwarf Warlock. Other outlaws you control have Vigilance and Haste, and then at the beginning of your combat, on your turn, you may have a treasure you control become a 3/3 construct assassin artifact, and it just doesn't choose other types, and it's 3/3. This guy's absolutely nuts. I feel like he's really good. You could definitely do some busted stuff with him. I think he's just way better than Olivia, in my opinion. There might be a deck tech next week after pre-release when the set officially launches. There will be a deck tech on this and a deck tech on another commander that I'm currently working on. More Marauder, that's cut. Captivating Crew. Gray Waters Fixtures. That's a new one. When each outlaw creature card in your graveyard has Encore. That's interesting. I like that. So Dockside. Dockside, Encore. That seems dumb. Camber the Plunderer. Here's the partner one. Lifelink. Whenever a creature you control died, you gain 1 life. Carry a blood token. That's not bad, actually. Misfortune Teller. Dead Touch. Whenever enter battlefield or deal combat damage to your player, exile target card from graveyard. Create a black 2/2 rogue. If it would land. Oh, okay. So if it was a creature, create 2/2. If it would land, create trigger. Otherwise, you gain 3 life. Okay. Queen Marchesa, love it. Wrinkle, Angelic Cell Sword. This is a new one as well. Angel Mercenary, Flying Vigilance. When Angelic Cell Sword or another non-toad creature enter a battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 red mercenary creature. Tap, target creature get +1/+0. Activate as sorcery. Then whenever Angelic attacks, if it's a 6 or greater, draw a card. Okay, not too bad. Direfully Ravager. Marshland Bloodcaster. Massacre Girl. Ogre Slumlord. Let me scroll down here. Tenord Inkcaster. I think that's cut. I feel like whenever creature get a +1 counter on it, attacks each opponent lose 1 life and you gain 1. Okay, yeah, that could be cut. Witch of the Moors. That's another one, and then Angrath Marauders. Seems good. Creature, not bad. There are definitely a lot of cuts. Whatever I say cut, it definitely a cut. And then whatever you think is a cut too, you could definitely cut it. Requisition Raid, that's one of the new cards. Has spray on it, so destroy target artifact, destroy target summon, and put 1 counter on each creature target player controls. Seems good. So basically 4 mana, do it all. Really nice. Love it. Borrow Charm, nice. Deadly Dispute, Feed the Swarm. Heal out Intervention. I feel like that could be cut. You're doing a lot. You're doing too much with that card. Shoot the Sheriff. Destroy target non-outlaw creature. Really good. Back in Town. Return X target Outlaw's creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Pretty good. Not gonna lie. Pretty good. It's not even going on chromatic costs. It's going off of just the X. Like, yeah, just return all of them, buddy. Council Judgment. They're just better. They're better cards. You could cut this. Painful Truce. Okay. See the Spotlight. This card I saw, I'm like, wow. Seemed good in stack deck. So each opponent chooses Fame or Fortune for each player who chose Fame. Gain control of a creature that player controls until the end of turn. Untap it, and the creature gain haste until the end of turn. For each player who chose Fortune, you draw a card and create a treasure token. So seems pretty good there. Dead Before Sunrise. Until end of your turn, outlaws creature you control have the mercenary ability, basically. Oh, wait. Get +1/+0 and gain this creature deal damage to its power to target creature. Oh, okay. It definitely seems good. Mass Mutiny. For each opponent, gain control up to 1 target creature that player controls. Untap those, gain haste. Seems alright. Curtain's Call, that could be cut. And Hex could be cut too. And then the artifact, we got Soul Ring, Arcade Signet, Isle of Oblivion, Lightning Greaves, Orzhov Signet, Rakdos Signet, Trailblazer Boots, Bandit Hall. One of the cards, whenever you commit a crime, put a loot counter on Bandit Hall. And then this ability trigger only once each turn, add a mana, and then remove 2, draw a card. Interesting. Bounty Board. This is another new one. So add a mana, tap 1, tap it, put a bounty counter on target creature, activate ability only as sorcery. Then whenever a creature with a bounty counter dies, each of its controller opponents draw a card and gain 2 life. Seems nice. And then Glittering Stockpile. That could be cut also. Shiny Impetus. That could be cut, I feel like. 3 mana is a lot. They're better 1 mana cards that do the same thing. I don't know. We'd Ride at Dawn, one of the new cards. Legendary creature spells you cast have Convoke. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. Whenever your commander attacks, create a mercenary, and it's just the same ability, so that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Discreet Retreat. Cherry Land, add 2 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast outlaw spells or activate abilities from an outlaw source. And then whenever you cast your first outlaw each turn, you draw a card and you lose one. Not bad, actually. I like that. Life insurance. Seemed alright. And then Rain to Riches. This is a pretty nice reprint, too. So, all the reprints here are pretty nice. And then we got some lands here. Blackwood Cliffs. Battlefield 4, Bazoo Bog. Try to see if there are any bad ones. That's a bad one. Caves. It's a pretty generic. The more you think about this. Dark Souls Summit. Basically, those could be cut. The mana base could be whatever you want. You could leave it the same, or you could upgrade it a little bit with some shocks, fetches, and triumphs as well. That could be cut also. Try to see temples. Temples are automatic cut. Literally all of them can go. They could go. You could put basic lands in there. Your deck will be 10 times better. And then Relic Core Tower if it is in here. It is not. Okay. So that is the deck list for the Precon. I give this a 6 out of 10 in my opinion. Definitely had some powerful cards. Definitely had some weaker cards. But all together, it is pretty good. Had some... No, I'll give it 5 out of 5. I totally forgot they're not playing Path or Swords. They only have this card, which is whatever. But everything else, I give it a 5 out of 5. But let's go on to the upgrades. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's look at the upgrades. So, today I am trying a new slideshow website. So, hopefully it goes well. But there'll be a little pause button here, which I don't know how to get rid of. But for right now, here it is. So, Olivia, Opulent Outlaws upgrades. So, let's see what we got here, right? Grim Hireling is a definitely good upgrade for that deck. So, it's a rogue as well, and it's a 3/2. So, whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create 2 treasure tokens. And the second X treasure token, so our creature gets -X until the end of turn activates as a sorcery. So, insanely good, right? You make treasure off of it. Kellogg. We got Kellogg here. My boy Kellogg. Let me just move this over here. See if the pause button goes away. Or whatever. Ignore it for now. But Kellogg, Dangerous Mind. First strike and haste. Whenever Kellogg, Dangerous Mind attacks, create a treasure token, and then sacrifice 5 treasure tokens to gain control of target creature as long as you control Kellogg. And this is a 3/2. Really good card. Seems good in here. And then we got Professional Facebreaker, which is another Grim Hireling. Whenever one or more creature you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token, and then sacrifice treasure token, exile top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Then we got Lothos Seraph. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, you lose 1 life, and you create a treasure token. So everything that's not Dockside, it definitely budget, as you can see on the list. So we got Zorn. If you will create a 1 or more treasure tokens, instead create those tokens plus an additional treasure token. Really nice there. Mayhem Devil, I'd throw in here just because you're going to be sacking a lot of treasure tokens. You could ping a lot of things that you don't like on the board, or to ping your opponent's face. And then same with a Crime Novelist. You just make them big, and you make a lot of mana. You're basically making double mana. You're creating a red, and then also a white or a black, or just double red. Either or, he seemed pretty sweet in this list, and I think he's definitely a good ad. And then we got Dockside Sources if you're really bougie. I put on here just because there's a lot of good cards with them, and you're just making a lot of treasures. So I don't think, he's a pirate, so yeah. And then we got regular Fire Reaver, just for all the treasures that you're making, just deal 1 damage. So those are all the upgrades I will definitely recommend. Don't worry about Dockside. You don't really need it if you're worried about budget. But I would definitely worry about the guys. The guys are cheap here. He cheap, 7 cheap, and then 7. So definitely worry about everything else if you are on a budget. So let's see, 7, 4. So we're at 25. I would say $27 right now for the creature that you'll need, except for Dockside. But yeah, let's move on to the other side, to the non-creatures. What's a non-creature you know for me to have Sword to Plowshare and Pact to Exile. These 2 cards are important for your deck. They're cheap. They're like under $1 or even $1. But there are some cards on here that are a little pricey. But I will go into it and talk about it. So we got Reaver Cleaver, really good. Equipped creature get +1/+1, and it adds trample. And then whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or a planeswalker, create that many treasure tokens. And then it has equipped 3. So seemed pretty good, right? For your commander, for Olivia, you swing, and you get to create 4 treasure tokens or more, depending on how big she is. So we got swords. I already explained it. I'm not going to go over it again, but you got to know how I feel. Just always just good old white premium removal spells. Smothering Tithe, it's going around $20 right now. Seemed really good in this type of deck. $20. If you're really worried about budget, don't really worry about it too much. But if you're not really worried about budget, definitely pick this up. Put it in the deck. And then we got Ruinous Ultimatum. We just got a reprint for the Fallout deck. I will definitely add it. I think this one going around like, I would say like $4 to $7, depending on what version you get. But yeah, I would definitely pick one up. And the One Ring's 2 bougie. So they're definitely different versions. The promo version is going for 50. The regular one is going for 70 or 80. One of the two. But I had to put it in here just because it's a really powerful card. And I do think the One Ring should be in every deck until it gets banned. But yeah, that's enough of that. Then we got Better Blossoms. Better Blossoms, you create 1/1 black fairy rogues, and they get through evasion. So I think this card is pretty good, and it's only $15. It went down just because of all the different reprints that there are currently in Magic. And then we got Clever Concealment, which is another sweet card. So evoke creature, your creature can help pay any number of target non-land permanents you control phase out. So Ignite Protection spell, $15. I could put, oh yeah, Flawless Remover. That should be in here. Just imagine there's a Flawless Remover in one of these. But Flawless Remover, just another one, another good one there. And then we got Black Market Connections, which is another reprint from Ixalan Commanders. If you have one laying around from the Pirate deck, definitely slap this bad boy in because this card will create treasure for you, create dudes, and will draw you cards. So yeah, I think that is it for the upgrades. Some card I mentioned, there's only 18, but Flawless Maneuver, definitely one of them I will definitely add. And then whatever other removal like Stroke at Midnight. If you want more removal, if you want more protection, if you're bougie, get fairy protection. But yeah, I think that is it for today's video. Guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment what other card would you add to Olivia the Opulent Outlaw Precon. And let me know if you guys want to see a non-budget video of it, of a deck list. I know I'll be making the Vaughn guy. I think his name is Vaughn. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get someone in the comments here. But yes, I am going to get out of here. Y'all have a wonderful Monday evening. And I'll catch you later.